Have you ever wondered if it's safe to cook with olive oil? Welcome to Energetic Health at Home. My name is Ashley Scripture and I'm a certified holistic nutritionist, wife, and mama. So we're going to talk all about safe cooking oils on today's show, and I'm going to get to that question about olive oil in just a second. But first up, I want to start with my favorite cooking oil, and that is coconut oil. This is unrefined organic coconut oil, and I like to use this to saute with. You can use it for low, medium, maybe even medium-high heat, but you want to keep an eye on it because once you see your pan start to smoke, that's when you know you've gone too far and the temperature has actually created oxidation in your oil and trans fats are created. Now we go out of our way every day to avoid trans fats. We know they're not good for our health, and yet sometimes we're accidentally creating them in the meals that we're cooking for our family. So when we do need an oil that has a higher smoke point, I like to use avocado oil. This has a 500-degree smoke point, so it's great for low, medium, or high heat. When you want to indulge and you want to do a little light fry, this would be perfect. Okay, so kind of in the same league as avocado oil is sunflower oil. This can also be used for low, medium, or high heat. What you're looking for is expeller pressed high oleic sunflower oil. Okay, so now the question. Do we cook with olive oil or not? I am here to share with you that you do not want to cook with olive oil. The reason is it has a very low smoke point. What happens is we're going to heat it up too high, too fast, and you're going to see smoke billowing out of your pan, and what you're doing is creating trans fats in your kitchen. So I like to apply olive oil on my food, just a nice light drizzle after it's already been cooked. I never bake with it, I never saute with it, so I know a lot of recipes out there nowadays are saying that you should cook with it, but I recommend avoiding it, cooking with your coconut or your avocado oil, and then maybe using your olive oil on top afterwards. Now, another oil that you wouldn't typically think about in the kitchen, and I want to be clear, this is not something you would ever heat. I store this in my refrigerator. This is fish oil. Now, the reason I've brought fish oil to this party is because it's really rich in omega-3s. So some of the previous oils I've talked about are very high in omega-6. We need both omega-3 and omega-6. They're both essential fatty acids. But nowadays, with the standard American diet, things are kind of getting out of whack. Those ratios are really climbing on the omega-6 end of things because omega-6 is so high in a lot of processed foods and a lot of fried foods. So introducing a fish oil to the diet is a great option to help balance that ratio, and also being mindful of our food choices to bring down that natural omega-6 in our diet. Okay, so fish oil I like to use, but if you're vegetarian or vegan, you can absolutely use algae oil. That would be a wonderful selection, okay? So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to share with me today. My name is Ashley Scripture. I hope that you'll tune in for my next show. If you liked what you heard today, please feel free to go on the website, check us out, and fill out a scholarship application. energetichealthinstitute.org. Thank you. Take care.